It's combing through the debris, making sure that there's nobody else that is buried in there. It seems right now that they are being all treated, those injuries, in nearby hospitals. But we are hearing at some of those hospitals now they are preparing to move some of their medical care underground into the underground parking lots in order to make sure that patients aren't at risk if there are further strikes in the coming hours on the surface, of course, in those main hospital buildings. That's right. I mean, what we know is that the Israelis are expecting that there could be additional retaliation, particularly as nighttime falls here. Certainly in previous skirmishes that we've seen, it is generally at nighttime that Iran will fire ballistic missiles. We are being told that the state of emergency is still in place, and people are being told to make sure that they are near their cell phone and following the latest advice close to their shelter. Obviously, we are also being told from the country's home command service have been called up and are on standby to assist if there are additional strikes. We've once again seen some long lines at grocery stores, people stocking up on things like candles, batteries, bottled water. Those subway stations do remain open as public shelters for folks that don't have a shelter in their own apartment building. But on the travel front, we do know that Israel still does remain closed.
5 waves of it came last night. This suburban neighbourhood in a town on the edge of Tel Aviv, the epicentre of the final one at 5 a.m.
Suddenly we heard a boom in the house. We continue to go to the shelter, and after we go out, we see that all the windows and the roof was damaged.
How much?
For my house,
yeah.
Nothing left. Nothing left. The house is worse than what you see here. It's all collapsed. The truth is that I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm sitting in my house, my shelter, in my country, in my city, and I'm don't have a security here.
As neighbours surveyed what of their lives was salvageable and walked away from homes unlivable, Iran promised yet more of these barrages. The rhetoric dialed up, the battle for symbolism. National airport in the Iranian capital. Israel's defense minister warned today that, quote,
Central Israel were hit in Iranian missile salvos overnight, with the extent of the damage revealed in the early morning hours of Saturday, June 14th. Residential buildings in the city of Ramat Gan, near Israel's largest city of Tel Aviv, were in ruins, with some collapsed and others had their facades smashed due to the impact of a missile that hit the area. Rescue workers were on site to assess the situation and help those trapped to come out.
Overnight, Iran's retaliation, missiles raining down on Tel Aviv, killing at least 3 and injuring dozens more, according to Israeli police. The IDF saying Iran launched dozens of missiles towards Israel. Air raid sirens heard in Tel Aviv as missiles fly over the city. The country's air defense system intercepting many, but not all. Iranian drones filling the sky in Tel Aviv seem halted mid-air, but some still making it through, smashing into buildings. In these dramatic videos circulating online showing the moment one plummeted into a building, causing a massive fireball, debris permeating the entire atmosphere. ABC News has geolocated this video showing smoke rising from the area of the Ministry of Defense complex in Tel Aviv. A nearby shopping mall damaged too. You can see a large emergency response, but Israel has yet to confirm what exactly was hit. A security camera capturing this explosion of debris landing in a residential street. And this morning, daylight revealing the aftermath of this strike, hitting their homes. At least 2 people reported dead here, with 12 more injured, according to local medical responders.
You can see just how powerful these explosions were. Those buildings are crumbled in the distance, and debris is everywhere, and cars destroyed. You can see that dust covered thing that's on the street here. We heard from officials that this happened as dozens of families were trying to evacuate, but sadly, one woman passed away.
The barrage is Iran's response to Israel. A joint effort between the IDF and Mossad intelligence agency is seen as a